So doesn't matter anymore, whatever is out there. I'm just gonna take these building blocks, what give them all this actual inquiry. They lie! They lie about everything! You people are disgusting! You're freaks! You live lie by lie. Everything becomes lies for you. Everything is lies. Everything you see out there is lies, and you think, I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball, it's a ball. I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball, it's a ball. I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball, it's a ball. It's a ball. So doesn't matter anymore, whatever.
All right, guys, it is member-only chat tonight, but don't worry, I'll turn member-only chat off in just a bit. I just want to talk to my members and give them a chance to have member-only mode. They earned it. They deserve it. They basically make the show possible. Also, I have updated things. You now have 2 ding-dong emojis that you get when channel. So if you see a ding dong, or if I drop a ding dong without realizing it and you want to add to the ding dongery, you can now yourself in the live chat by dropping the ding dong emojis. Also, new member badges. For all the members, you've got badges that progressively go up from orange to red to blue, light blue, I think, or maybe green, then orange, then red, then light blue, or something along those lines. You guys can actually hover over your member badge and it'll tell you the member mark. It looks like George has a red sign, which is 4. Trevor has the green sign, which is the new member. Dead GPK has the 1 year and 4 month sign, which is the uni billboard. And we even have the MK Ultra microphone is for people that have been here for 2 years. There's a lot of people that are going to be getting the 2-year mark soon if they haven't already. Looks like 1 month is orange. First World and Leroy have it. Love the member sign there, you guys. Now, also, I've done something to honor the epic freakout that you're about to witness from Mr. Arwen. Arwen, someone who we continually criticize here at UNIRock for his crazy psychosis and psychotic rambling breakdowns. He had a freakout. Well, I'm actually going to put it in the tags. I don't usually update my tags too much with this stuff, but Arwen freakout in the tags, because this is a mammoth freakout. I didn't even think I'd talk about the flat stuff today, but my goodness, they're all breaking down and falling apart. I can't help it, guys. I'm sorry. I've got to talk about it. But I have a gift for my members and for any of my donators. I appreciate you guys so much. If you donate through PayPal or Streamlabs, instead of getting that normal ding that happens, in honor of this, I'm going to show you what the new member pop-up, or the new donation pop-up is. Take a listen.
Live lie by lie. Everything becomes lies for you. Everything is lies. Everything you see out there is lies, and you think, I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball, it's a ball.
So I've decided that I'm probably going to pull the video from this, but I would have to format the video as a GIF in order to put it in there. But until I get the video formatted, here is what a Streamlabs donation, and the link is in the About section, or it's streamlabs.com/UNIRockLive. This is what the Streamlabs donation looks like now, and this is what it sounds like. Take a listen.
Truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball, it's a ball.
That was a test donation. That was a test. But as you can see, Arwen's new freakout has inspired our new donation message. Anybody want to test it out? You could go to streamlabs.com/UNIRockLive. UNIRock Live. And it would help out, honestly. I think we get paid from YouTube here in a few days. It would help. You don't have to, though. Not required, because we're going to stream our buns off. We're going to react to the... Busy, get the music going. We're not even done with the intro yet. Do you mind, good sir? Can I have a little bit of an intro here into what's going on tonight? Thank you. So, we're going to watch Arwen freak out in the most epic way that I've seen in so long. In fact, I think some of you will say that this freak out takes the ding dong cake. I don't know why he did that. Then I want to talk about, oh, are they still live? I thought they were done. How long is this show? How long is this ding dong going to sit and talk about this? Okay, over on FTFE, how long have they been streaming, dude? Hold up. Oh my gosh, they're going into the like 3 or 4 hour mark soon. They've got a guy over there talking about the moon landing. Now, I thought they were offline. I honestly did. I probably would have scheduled the live stream for like 20 or 30 minutes from now. They've got to be wrapping up soon. Why? Because Red's Rhetoric and FTFE have already completely destroyed this ding-dong, and they've exercised how sided he is. How sided he is to believe this. So, I'll go into that later, but we'll see what happens. We've got other stuff to talk about. There's all these new videos coming out that need our attention. There's a new stomping ground for these guys. We're going to look at it. There's all this crap about pilots coming out, and I don't know why, but thankfully, Bob the Science Guy, and I haven't seen a video from Bob in days. I don't know if I wasn't getting notifications. I don't know if maybe like Bob didn't upload for a few days, but Bob comes in with a debunk slam dunk, and we just got all kinds of ding-dongery to partake in. Also, though, one thing I'm going to do is sit down and talk to my members, because honestly, guys, and I mean this seriously, listen to me, hear me out. With YouTube being like they are with live streams, they don't put our live streams out there like they do our regular videos. Even if I do a short live stream or I do a video, if I go live and I play a video that I've edited, it'll even have it'll be weird. It won't perform like an upload would or a premiere. So if you are going to upload the thing, or if you are going to stream, you're going to notice that you pretty much are going to resolve yourself to not making any ad revenue. So I want to thank the people that have joined my channel, and of course people that donate and my patrons, all in one big thing. I'm going to call all of you members, whether you donate, whether you're a patron, or whether you're just a member of the channel. All of that's going to be called a member. So if I say member, I'm referring to all of you. But I can't do it without you. I stream every day, and I make content every day. The reason that I do it every day is because when I started uploading, you guys started watching my stuff and then started supporting me. And because you do, it affords me the opportunity to make content all the time. So I try to, ever since you guys started supporting me this much, I've said to myself, I owe you a level of content production, you know, and I always try to stay true to myself. I always try to stay true to what I think is, you know, worthwhile, or I guess you'd say, right? Or maybe like what I think would be, you get what I'm saying. I try to not push it. I don't try to be anything different than what I am, but I just try to make content all the time and stream for you as much as humanly possible whenever I've got something to stream on. So I know I'm rambling, but I can't put into words the thanks that I have for you guys, the members, and even if you can't donate or join, I still have so much thanks for you guys, because you watch my show and you like the videos and you support me. So by watching, you support me. But for the people that go the extra mile, that's why I make content as much as I do. So it's what lets me. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I do these member-only live streams where anyone can watch the stream. But just for the first hour or so, we're going to do a member-only live chat. And I'll probably turn it off here in a bit and then turn it back on later. Because tonight, whether or not it's after we do the show or whenever, I want to sit down and ask you guys some questions. First World, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Whether or not, so that's for the super chats. That's the sound super chats make. If you donate on Streamlabs, then you'll hear the new notification, which is Arwen's, typed it wrong. Arwen's freak out. And we're about to watch it because I could dissect this freak out in so many different ways. But I think the freakout is indicative to what we've seen going on in this whole community, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But sometime tonight, I'm going to sit down with you guys, and I want to ask my members a few questions. I'm going to ask you if you have any video ideas, any ideas for edited videos, or even any ideas for live streams. I'm going to ask you guys if you got ideas for new emojis, if you have ideas for the badges, if you like. I just updated the badges because the old badges are the old emojis I had on Twitch. So I put those Twitch emojis into the badges. So I finally went into Photoshop and I sat down and I actually I hand drew the member badges and uploaded them. And if you think that there's a different design you'd like, if anything else you'd like instead of just the UNIRock sign, I'm open for it. I'm open. Oh, I guess my member only went off. Well, I had member only on, so I'll turn it back on later, I suppose. I don't know why it went off, but I'll try to fix it here in a minute. Anyway, though, I will turn on member-only chat tonight to ask you if you've got video ideas, ideas for live streaming, if there's topics that you want to see. I'm hearing from some of you that you want me to do other stuff than just criticize flatties, and I will, I promise. In fact, this stream was going to be about the moon and about some other anti-science stuff. It still is. But then again, I stumbled upon all this flatty cringe, and I said, I can't ignore the flatty cringe. I just can't. Is my stream still up? Oh, it is? Okay, I didn't know what happened. I just lost my signal for a minute. So anyway, I want to ask you guys about the perks, the badges, the emojis, anything else you want to suggest to me. Wait until we do the member chat in a little bit, and I'll do it there because I guess member chat went off. I'll do it later. And I want to ask my members if you want to join my Discord server. If you do, keep an eye on my community tab. And in the community tab, I'm going to do a member-only post, and it'll have the Discord link. Make sure you click it. Because it only lasts for a few hours, and I'll try to do one every once in a while. I'd like to get all my members into my Discord server, so that way I can have a meeting with you guys where we can just sit in the live room and sit down and talk and all that, and I want to offer that every month. I don't want to make that a perk. I do already have Discord chats as a perk. I'm saying I don't want to make that a perk. I want an extra thing that all of us do, all the members. So if you want to, it's not required. Okay, just extra stuff I want to add. So also, and I'm sorry, I'll get through this quick because I know I'm boring some of you. I'm redoing my Patreon page because some of you have said I do not want to join through YouTube. Well, that's what Patreon's for. If you don't want to join through YouTube, it's another site that's offline of YouTube that you can join there, and it is exactly the same, except with Patreon, we do get the money when you donate it, like with PayPal. It doesn't make you wait like YouTube does. Which is fine, though. I don't mind. And then the last thing I'll say, for people that don't want to do Patreon or YouTube, but they do want to still support us, you've got the PayPal link. So we're also opening up a Bitcoin wallet. I just don't know when we'll have that. I've been trying to do it for a long time, and I've had all these people tell me, open a Bitcoin wallet, UNIRock. I'll donate enough Bitcoin for you to get a computer. And I just don't know how it works. So what I want to know is if any of my members know how to do the Bitcoin thing, and I'm going to go see if I can talk to you in Discord, and I want to set up Bitcoin so that people that want to donate Bitcoin, why not? You know, hey, I've never used it before. I've always been interested in it, but I don't want to bore you because we're here for a reason. We come here to look at all the cringiness, all the craziness, all the weirdness, entertain ourselves, laugh, hang out with our friends while we look at all the ding-dongery that we see out on YouTube. I don't know why I made up that word. It just works. So anyway, is Streamlabs working? Okay, we're a step ahead of the game because Arwen had a full-fledged mental breakdown.
Live lie by lie. Everything becomes lies for you. Everything is lies. Everything you see out there is lies, and you think, I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball.
Now, this isn't even the worst part. It's not even the cringiest part. It's just part of it. We're gonna watch the whole freaking freak out. It's gonna be excellent. Let's do that now. But before we go there, for anyone that just got here, I have updated the Streamlabs donation. So if you do make a donation through PayPal and Streamlabs, this is what happens. Busy, pause it. I want to show everybody. I don't want that music playing. Here it comes. Arwen, you've inspired us here at UNIRock. We now have a new little movie clip that plays when you donate on Streamlabs, and we also have a new sound effect.
Truth in my mind. Oh, there's a ball.
I need to, you know what I think? I think we need to turn this up a little bit. Hold on, let me turn it up to 18%. Let's test it out. One more test. I'm sorry. Here we go. Let me test it one more time. Let's see if it's a little louder.
Truth in my mind. Oh, there's a ball.
Now, one thing I need to know from you guys. Do you want me to keep that animation of Golem, my precious flat earth, my precious flat earth? You want me to keep that animation, or do you want me to take the video, the little square of him, and then I can turn this into a GIF and put it up there? You've got to tell me. One last time, you're either going to have this as the video pop up right here.
Out there is lies, and you think, I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball. It's a ball.
Okay, either that video or the video that you're about to see. Look right above my head. Either that video or this video.
Truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball.
It's up to you. Just let me know. It's a tough choice, says War. I'm with you, my dude. It's a very tough choice. Also, I want to thank two people really quick. It'll just take a moment. First world problems. Thank you, my friend. I want to thank Alien Disc.
Truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball.
Pop up. Why are you not pop? Oh, there it went. Thank you, Alien Disc, for donating $1 on Streamlabs. It helps immensely because it goes through right when you donate it. And thank you, Janie.
Truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball.
See how great it is? Look at that. That's an actual donation with the new pop-up. I love it. I love it. But some of you are saying, oh, Uni, what happened to make Arwen flip out like this? Was it 39, Rachel? Or 49? Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to be safe. Right around the 39-minute mark of his last live stream done today, he has a full-fledged, cringy mental breakdown of massive proportions. Let's take a look. It is wondrous.
Or he didn't want to allow somebody to finish their presuppositional nonsense speculation assertions. Oh. Yeah. Makes
So here's what
mean.
happens. Arwen gets somebody in his chat who's been there for a while who tells him that he doesn't believe or agree with his stupid container argument because of the pressure gradient that exists in our atmosphere that is very easy not only to measure, but to feel the effects of. If you climb up a mountain to the very top peak, it's going to be harder to breathe up there due to the gradient and less oxygen. Everybody knows this. We've known this for a very long... It's nothing new here in the world. So one of the members of his channel, or one of his subscribers are telling him, Arwen, there's a gradient. This whole pressure gradient thing, or this whole atmosphere thing that you and Oakley always talk about, and QE, is bunk. And that infuriates him. For one of the most epic Arwen breakdowns, I think it is the most epic Arwen breakdown I've ever seen.
No. First step.
Now, this is going to be hard to do because Arwen is slow. I'm not trying to insult the guy. He's just slow. I'm going to put him on 1.5 times speed And I'm going to cross my fingers because he is just, it's almost like he doesn't know what he's doing.
No. Yeah, that's right, Warren Evans, because sometimes I do overstep the line a bit. And then on the other hand, sometimes they like to take my grace a little bit too for granted. And then I don't just accept that kind of shit.
What is he, what is he, floating through a forest? Okay, so hold on, let me take this all in. First off, you got Flat Earth Early Bird. I don't know what the hell that symbol is, but it's some kind of funky vine. And there's a mountain behind it. And then over here, you've got a hanging wooden inn sign, like a sign of an inn. But instead of matching up and putting a overlay here to fit it in, he just like slapped his freaking webcam over the little like inn. Okay, I think I got it.
So it's a bit of a game. But the thing is, that's Nathan's show. You know, I'm free to be there. I'm also free to leave if I don't like it anymore. It's up to him. And me. This, however...
So to give you an example of what people are saying in Arwen's chat that's going to make him completely lose it. Somebody says, Arwen, I've heard him humiliate you, and you just sit there and take it. Somebody else says, just Google, are there any truly incomprehensible fluids?
Is my show with my rules.
Also, I do have to warn all of you. Arwen is going to start eating right at the moment where he gets the angriest. Some of the noises that you're going to hear are going to cause you to cringe so hard, I have to recommend that you go with UNIRock's patented Pampers tonight. If you're not wearing your UNIRock patented Pampers, there's a high probability you will cringe your pants. If you're willing to deal with the aftermath of it, fine. I am going to warn you up front. You need your oven mitts and monitor protection, as Big Blue always says, and you need your UNIRock patented Pampers on a high. We are in peak cringe alert. This is equal to a Ding Con 5. You know, like with when we have a nuclear threat, we've got like DEFCON 1, DEFCON 2. Well, when you have a ding dong threat, it is Ding Con 1, Ding Con 2. I'm going to get emojis for that soon. Don't worry. But Ding Con 5 is about to come up. So watch for the cringe. Let's get some music. This is boring. Come on, Arwen, flip out, bro. We don't want to sit and just watch you shake your head like a freaking ding dong.
So, got anything more, Warren Evans? Maybe you would like to post a retraction of your previous idiotic statement where you claimed that Pascal's law disproves a gradient. Maybe you'd like to apologize for your stupidity.
And we got a bunch more people here, I think. Unless my unless my viewer count's messed up, I think we have people here. I can't tell. If you do tonight donate through Streamlabs, you get to see the new pop-up. Here it is. Let me give you the test. One last time, I'm going to show it to you.
Truth in my mind. And correct yourself.
Oh my god, I love that shit, dude. It's so good. My precious Flat Earth, my precious. Let go of my precious Frodo. Poor guy. I do not feel bad for making fun of him at all. I'll tell you why in a minute. So this is on increased speed. These long gaps in speaking are part of his stream. These are part of his stream. It's no wonder he has issues with his stream. He's making my stream boring tonight. For God's sake. Let me skip ahead, Arwen.
Inequity.
Here we go.
Redistribution doesn't address any inequities in pressure locally within the fluid container at all. Does not address it. Just the uniform change within the fluid container.
I don't know how he sits and makes this argument about the atmosphere and about the second law of thermodynamics. It's such a bad argument. It doesn't work. He's just waiting on that guy he's arguing with to talk. He said, put a tire outside with no PSI in it at room temp. Go 30 outside will go flat. He's about to piss Arwen off too. See,
I'm still waiting for that apology, Warren Evans.
For some reason, people in his live chat call him Arwinian. Why do they call him Arwinian? Is it like some kind of weird Darwin thing or something?
Let's just say it like this. If you apologize and correct yourself right now, then I'll not ban you. How about that? I'm giving you 2 minutes.
Well, while you stuff your face, I'm skipping ahead.
You definitely missed some.
Now here, I'm sorry, all of you. I typically would not play somebody with bad manners like this, but the cringe explosion just it kind of makes it necessary.
Something, Warren Evans.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
No, I addressed your last comment. When you tried to red herring the situation and try to make me feel bad about Nathan, like make a nice social distraction, criticizing whatever I do, blah 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 blah.
No, actually, he's trying to help you. He's trying to help you get away from Nathan because Nathan has steered you down this horrible. He's also going to whine about his life a lot. Just stick with me here.
No, but I want from you a correction, a self-correcting statement where you admit that Pascal's law has nothing to do with a freaking pressure gradient within the fluid container. It does not address that, and I want you to correct yourself. And I'm giving you 2 minutes, and if you don't do that in chat, in 2 minutes, I'm gonna ban you.
This freakout was so good that I had to update my pop-ups to include it.
Did you get that?
Synthetic says, "What's up, Synth? Good to see you, buddy. I'm against stream eating. I am very much against it. Unless you pull your microphone away, and you do it very rarely. I am also against it."
Warren Evans?
It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. All those mouth noises being caught by the mic. Oh, it's so cringy. There's only one word for it. It's so cringy. But that's nothing compared to what happens in this stream. Oh, God, Arwen, stop, dude. He's got something crunchy as hell, too. Every bite is... Sounds like Golem eating a fish. Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings? Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings? There's this character, Golem, and he reaches into the pond and grabs fish out, and he eats the fish. It sounds exactly like Golem eating a fish. And if you donate on Streamlabs, look what'll happen.
Truth in my mind.
I was going to make it the subscriber pop-up, but I don't want it popping up for every subscriber. It would drive me mad, so only the donos. That was Golem up there, though. That was Golem, just so you know who Golem is. It's a good movie if you haven't seen it. Oh my God,
1 minute.
Stop. You got 1 minute to stop eating on stream. How did everybody not leave your stream, Arwen?
It should take you no more than 5 to 10 seconds to type it out.
You already been waiting 10 minutes on the guy. He's not apologizing, Arwen. Oh my God, oh my God, it's cringy. Please stop.
Right. Okay. You're a filthy piece of shit liar, Warren Evans. Warren Evans is a liar.
Warren Evans. What did he say? Where's Warren Evans? Is he banned? Can I not see him? I know I can't see him in the chat because you banned him, but Warren Evans. I don't see Warren Evans, dude, on the pop-up. I should be able to see him.
And a delusional piece of shit. He lies to everyone.
So the reason why Arwen's breaking down, let me tell you, because he's about to get super freaking crazy. Arwen gets mad because somebody tells him that we have gravity, we have an atmosphere, and that his whole second law of thermodynamics bullshit is child's play and ridiculous, and it doesn't work. And he realizes the truth, and he gets so much cognitive dissonance that this happens.
Everyone, including himself. And he doubles down. And then he's banned, you piece of shit. Never come back, you filthy liar.
This is why he's angry. And a Google search of pressure gradient in a container would show that there are gradients in every container in a gravitational field.
A lot. Fuck off.
He finally has learned enough from Nathan Oakley that even on his own show, he now yells and bans.
If you talk to me one more time, Lottie, you are banned for life permanently in all forms again. So
oh my god, now please try not to look at him while he talks. All of his food is right in the front of his mouth, all spitty and nasty and crungly, and we got to make up a new word for whatever this is. It's called crungly. When you're Arwen and you're eating like this on a stream, it's called being all crungly in your microphone. It's just crungly.
Shut the fuck up, Lottie.
Lottie. Nom 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 nom. My precious, my precious.
No, Warren Evans is a filthy, disgusting liar!
Janie! Here's some worthless Aussie money from the country that does. Hold on, I'll read the rest of it. I got it right here ready in case anyone triggers the new. Janie, you were the first one to trigger the new thingy. Thank you. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see how it worked. It works great. Hold on, let me pull it up and I'll read off what you said.
Should punch him in the face for that shit.
Arwen, you better be careful. If you say things like that on YouTube, you'll get your channel taken away. They don't play with that. Janie said, here's some worthless Aussie money from the country that doesn't exist. I'm going to make, oh my God, it's so good. I want to make it pop up again. Hold on. You get 2 pop-ups, Janie, instead of 1. Here we go.
Truth in my mind.
Oh, it's so good. I got to make it bigger. I got to make it bigger. It's too good.
Disgusting liar. There is no evidence of any involvement concerning a gradient within the fluids concerning Pascal's law. It's bullshit. It's a...
Okay, so we got to break this down. Pascal's law. Let's see it. Pascal's law is a principle that the transmission of fluid pressure is a principle in fluid mechanics given by Pascal that states that a pressure change at any point in a combined incompressible fluid is transmitted through the fluid such that the same change occurs everywhere. That's the issue that he has. Now, I want to do a search really quick. Let's do gravity. Hey, look. The principle Pascal's law is stated mathematically as... this is, I'm going to just read the part with gravity. P is the fluid density in kilograms per cubic meter in the SI, and G is the acceleration due to gravity, normally using the sea level acceleration due to Earth's gravity in meters per second squared. So, Arwen, Pascal's law proves that you can have gravity, and that we do have an atmosphere, and that we don't have a dome. Pascal's law. You got debunked, son.
Lie! It's a dirty, disgusting lie in your face! Okay, everybody, if you see Lottie's face icon, that disgusting little yellow piece of shit, ban him instantly. Permanently. It's gone. No more Lottie. fuck off, you piece of shit.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh, stop eating. Arwen, just stop eating until you're done yelling at the man. My
No,
god.
I'm not going to your fucking radio club either to prove your claim, you piece of shit.
Oh my god, bro. Wow.
You go do it. You do it on camera. I told you exactly how to do it. You do it to provide your fucking proof for your claim, you piece of shit.
Hey, Arwen, he doesn't have to go do anything to prove the proof for his claim. Luckily, there's many experiments that have already done this, and Pascal's law is something you are stating is real and true and does affect fluids. Therefore, by proxy, you have admitted that gravity exists in believing and stating that Pascal's law is real. You just didn't care enough to actually go read Pascal's law. I bet you went up here and read it. You didn't scroll down to here where gravity is mentioned 3 times. Let me give you a little bit of a lesson. The intuitive explanation of the formula is that the change in pressure between 2 elevations is due to the weight of fluid between the elevations. Alternatively, the result can be interpreted as a pressure gauge caused by the change of potential energy per unit volume of the liquid due to the existence of gravity. So, Arwen, the guy in your chat was being honest with you. You flipped out because you took a play from Oakley's playbook. But thank you for flipping out. It's great content. It's very cringy, and we appreciate it. George, it is. George says this guy's eating is disgusting. And Leroy drops a ding-dong emoji. I agree with you, my friend.
No, I'm not calming down. I'm sick of this. This is...
He's right. He doesn't calm down. Now, guys, I'm going to turn my headphones down a little bit, and I'm going to zoom in on him because I can't take it.
It's the shit pressure, okay? That's been piling on for 2 years now. You have no idea how much misery all this shit you do out there causes, okay?
You're stating that us globies causes you misery. I don't know if you get this, Arwen, but if you keep saying stuff like that, we're never going to stop.
I have no idea how much you're...
I thought you said you didn't care. I thought we didn't bother you guys.
Disgusting lying.
You know why we bother you? We bother you because of this awesome thing. It's called cognitive dissonance.
How much damage that does to everyone, including yourself. You're too blind to see that shit. You're monsters!
Well, actually, you're wrong because we are correct. We are right. We are backed up by science. We are backed up by observation. We are backed up by experiment. We're backed up by all of it, big guy. We're backed up by hundreds, if not thousands of years of scientific knowledge and experimentation. And you just won't bother to actually learn anything and instead are so narcissistic that you scream and yell to try to force yourself to be right inside your echo chamber of cognitive dissonance, Dunning-Kruger insanity. Oh, hold up. We got it. I'm sorry to torture you guys with it, but it's that cringy. One more time.
Yourself. You're too blind to see that shit. You're monsters! You're fucking demons! That's what you are.
Oh my god. If you believe in a globe, you a demon.
That's what's talking. When you keep on pushing that shit,
Well, he's right, though. That's the problem. He is correct. Provably, testably. That's what's ironic about this, big guy. He is correct. I just fact-checked him, and it came right up. Dude, seriously, this is bad for you, Arwen.
I can't accept that you're believing a lie. And you're creating more lies to cover up for your lie, your fundamental lie. I'm sick of it.
Well, he didn't make anything up. He referenced a science book and read it to you. I mean, shit.
Sick of all of you.
The Illuminati croissant is taking over from one of his mods. Even his own haters make fun of him while he's freaking out. Yeah, Synth. Synth says triggered. Yes, dude. Yes. The flat preciousness. My flat precious. Marty says, I used to feel bad for Arwen until he threatened to do a mass blanking in the United States. Yes, remember that video I did where he wanted to test Coriolis on all the Globers in the United States? I don't feel bad for him anymore either. See, that's the thing. Some people will say, but you're a bully, UNIRock, for picking on this guy. Well, he's not a child. He's not a teenager. He's 40 years old. He's probably older than me. And I don't know how old he is. I know he's above 30, and I'm pretty sure he's 40. I think he just did his 40th birthday not long ago. I don't remember. But not only has he threatened to test Coriolis. How do you test Coriolis? With fast-moving projectiles lobbed from cannons or guns. And he wanted to, quote, I have a video on my channel where he says this. He wants to test Coriolis with all the Globers in the United States. So why can't you test Coriolis where you're from? Oh, that's right. You only want to do it to us because you hate us. And why would it be bad to test Coriolis on us? Because that's the only way that Coriolis applies is if you're talking about projectiles out of weapons. So no, I don't feel bad about making fun of this guy. He deserves it. He's a fundamentalist. Narcissist. He is so narcissistic that this guy thinks that he knows everything about science. He thinks that him sitting around with Oakley and Sleepy and talking for a month or two can debunk and beat every scientific theorem, every experiment, and everything we know about science. He truly thinks that. He is so narcissistic, he thinks that talking to Oakley for a month is greater. This is the equation of Arwen. Talk to Oakley for a month and to Sleepy, Oakley, and Kiwi is greater than every scientist, every genius, everything that mankind has accomplished. Those four people think that they are smarter than everything I just named because of narcissism, because of their own inability to admit when they're wrong due to religious fundamentalism. Oh, it gets good. It gets good. It get good. Just keep slurping, big guy. Keep slurping and crunching. Eat those fish. My precious, my precious. Oh, it's so gross. Ew. Ew. He's not even eating right now. Yeah, these are just reoccurring mouth noises. You could sum up everything about Arwen with 3 words. Are you ready? Reoccurring mouth noises. That's Arwen.
Freaking tell me to calm down. I'm not pissed off for no good reason, okay? I'm not just... No. This is long time pressure sitting on me. Just down. I'm not pissed. No.
That's a good one too. Should we use that for our subscriber? We'll figure it out later.
This is long time pressure sitting on me.
What is this?
Having indulged all these fucking...
This guy exists. God help humanity. This guy exists.
Ballers in my chat.
He's real. He's
kind
real.
Of like saying,
this isn't a character or anything. He's a real guy.
Yeah, we do get a little harsh on our side sometimes, and we don't tolerate anything. So let's just...
Because you're religious fundamentalists. We have to go over a debate that just happened today on Strike's channel. I was shocked to see it because I didn't even know about it. I was like, there's a debate on Strike's channel? How does that work? I guess his daughter's doing it, right? It was Sean Hufford versus Anthony Riley. We're going to take a look at that. Actually, let me go ahead and pull that up over here and find it because we need to look at that too tonight.
Just say, okay, let's just tolerate a little bit. Just a little bit that they can just at least some sort of way be themselves to try to figure things out. And what do they do? What do they do with all this room that I give them, all this actual inquiry?
You don't give anyone inquiry. You and Oakley ban and mute and lie to each other.
They lie! They lie about everything!
Why? So I would hope you guys are getting the picture. Why is he freaking out so bad? Because he's been debunked. He can't take it. That is literally cognitive dissonance on display. You can find Dunning-Kruger just by watching QE, Nathan, and this guy talk. They think they're experts when they have no knowledge of what they're talking about, but literally think they're experts. They're convinced because of how dishonest they are. And then when it finally builds up on them, the amount of lies they tell and the amount of people they kicked and all the arguments that they heard that sit in the back of their head and say, it's a globe, it's a globe, you know it's a globe. They get cognitive dissonance buildups that come out of them. I showed you Nathan Oakley's cognitive dissonance buildup last week. This is Arwen's cognitive dissonance buildup.
You people are disgusting!
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. YouTube, I love you. I love YouTube now because look what comes up after every Arwen and Nathan Oakley video. Response to Globebusters. The Earth still isn't flat from Professor Dave. The best video that debunks every flat earther now comes up in the up next for all these guys. It's so excellent.
Back. You know that as well as I do. But it's his show, you
So
know.
good.
I can't try to break his show. I'm not gonna be just like the absolutely retarded ballers that think that they can take over the show because of some justification.
Well, they don't think they can take over the show, ding dong. They think that it's a debate. They've read the title of it and they say, oh, this is a debate. We can come talk.
Nathan was mean, or he didn't want to allow somebody to finish their presuppositional nonsense.
He didn't want somebody to finish debunking you. Yeah, pretty much what fundies do, man.
Speculation assertions. Oh, yeah. Makes him so mean.
Doesn't make him mean. It makes him the exemplar of Dunning-Kruger.
No.
I mean, it could... yeah, it does make him mean. He is being mean to those people by... He's really a con man. He's duping Globers to come talk on his show, but then muting them and kicking them the minute they start to debunk him. So he's just a liar, is what you would say Oakley is. Provably, he's just a liar. What's that old saying? You can never win a debate. It's hard to win a debate against a genius, but it's impossible to win a debate against a liar. Because if you do debate a dishonest person, they will always win in heavy quotes by lying, by manipulating things, by derailing the debate. Like when T-Jump, I showed you that debate where he lied and lied and lied, right? You got Oakley lies every day on his show, and as long as he can mute people and kick them out and keep talking, he's good, right?
Yeah, that's right, Warren Evans. Because sometimes I do overstep the line a bit. And then on the other hand, sometimes they'd like to...
See, and look at this, dude. What's ironic is this guy, Mark, is literally putting what I read to you on Wikipedia into his chat. All fluids are compressible. However, it requires a great deal of pressure to accomplish a little compression. For that reason, liquids and solids are sometimes referred to as being incompressible. He's letting him know you're making an argument through redefining things and misinterpreting and using semantics. And he's just ignoring these debunks in order to yell and scream and act a fool.
Take my grace a little bit too for granted. And then I don't just accept that kind of shit. So it's a bit of a game. But the thing is, that's Nathan's show.
Will do, Shug. I'll check current live stream room, and then during the show, and then after the show, I'll check the DMs,
I'm
man.
free to be there. I'm also free to leave.
I'm going to talk about my DMs in the member-only part of the stream. Let me do this really quick. My DMs are flooded, so I'm going to go through and erase all my DMs so that I can actually use my DMs in Discord, but I'll talk about that in the member stream later on today,
If I don't like it anymore, it's up to him. And me. This, however, is...
He just said that if I don't like his show anymore, it's up to Nathan. I don't know what that means.
My show with my rules.
And your rules are that you get to ignore all the debunks that people bring you and yell and scream. And I don't know what he's doing. There's no music being played. I don't know if this is a tick. I don't know if it's like Tourette's of some kind.
More? Warren Evans? Maybe you would like to post a retraction of your previous idiotic statement where you...
Well, he shouldn't post a retraction because he's backed up by every scientific authority in the matter. It's on all the universities. Every scientist agrees. It's just current accepted physics is what the man is telling you. Why would he post a retraction? You're like trying to force him to post a retraction.
You claimed that Pascal's law disproves a gradient. Maybe you'd...
No, he's saying that it disproves your, second law of thermodynamics violation BS about the atmosphere. That's what the guy said. Don't warp out what he said.
Like to apologize for your stupidity and correct yourself?
Why are there kids screaming in the background? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute, Arwen. There is a little kid screaming at the top of her lungs like she's locked in a closet in the background. Hold on, listen. Listen really closely. I swear listen. Put your ear up to it. Here it goes.
Law disproves a gradient. Maybe you'd like to apologize for your stupidity and correct yourself?
There's a kid screaming in a closet somewhere in Arwen's house. I swear, dude. Listen one more time. Right after he talks, listen for this little girl to scream, "Help!"
Law disproves a gradient. Maybe you'd like to apologize for your stupidity and correct yourself?
Oh my God. I need Sean Hufford to take the audio from 4126 on this stream and pull all the screams, because the little girl is screaming the whole time he's talking too. There's a little girl screaming in the background. Sean Hawkins says it's a playground. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That girl is in pain or something. Listen to the screams. Oh, how ironic. She stopped screaming the minute that I notice it. Here, listen.
Law disproves a gradient. Maybe you'd like to apologize for your stupidity and correct yourself?
You hear it? There's a little girl screaming in his closet. Hashtag release the captives, Arwen. Release the captives, Arwen. Kristen dropped the ding-dong emoji. I need to clean it up the littlest bit, but I know what I need to do, and it'll work. I know, I'm just playing with you, Lucas, but he does need to let the people out of his basement. He does. It's just funny. It's just funny. He's got all these little kids screaming around his house. It's just freaking weird. Oh my God.
Pressure locally within the fluid container at all.
Hurry
Does
up,
not
Arwen.
address it.
You're boring
Just
the hell out of me.
Uniform change within the fluid container. I'm still waiting for that apology, Warren Evans.
Well, you're not going to get it. You've been waiting on it for like 20 minutes,
Giving
dude.
you 2 minutes.
Oh, this is so bad, bro.
Evans?
Ugh. Billy! Arwen is the smartest man alive. Well, just so you know, Dilly, in case you weren't here, you guys can donate super chats. I appreciate you very much. I just want to tell you, if you do donate through Streamlabs, though, we've updated the notification. Take a look.
Truth in my mind. Oh, small. Yeah. No, I addressed your last comment.
Ew.
When you tried to red herring the situation and try to make me feel bad about Nathan, make a nice social.
What did this thing do? Rewind a little bit? Let me skip ahead because it like rewinded.
You 2 minutes And if you don't do that in chat, in 2 minutes, I'm gonna ban you.
Ew. Oh, stop eating.
A liar and a delusion.
Here we go.
Right. Okay. You're a filthy piece of shit liar.
It went back a little bit. Let's skip up to here. This is where we left off earlier. So here we go.
Yeah, we do get a little harsh on our side sometimes, and we don't tolerate anything. So let's just say, okay, let's just tolerate a little bit. Just a little bit, that they can just, at least some sort of way, be themselves to try to figure things out. And what do they do? What do they do with all this room that I give them, all this actual inquiry? They lie! They lie about everything! You people are disgusting!
Loud.
You're freaks! You live lie by lie. Everything becomes lies for you.
He realized he got debunked. That's all that happened.
Everything is lies. Everything you see out there is lies, and you think, I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball, it's a ball. It's a ball. It's a ball, it's a ball. It's a ball. So doesn't matter anymore, whatever is out there. I'm just gonna take these building blocks, whatever they mean, and then connect them to that ball. It has to be a ball. Doesn't matter what happens. Doesn't matter if it makes no sense.
Oh my god.
It has to be a ball. Dude. Everything has to tell you it's a ball. That's you. That's you. Every fucking day. You freaks.
Oh my god, dude. Wow. Oh. So cringy. Well, okay, so then he starts breaking down eventually. And he starts to describe all the problems in his life.
To get that off my chest.
Single now says Arwen is a genius. Thank you, Single. Appreciate you.
Yeah. This weekend, in my own way, I got subjected to some unusual pressure, social pressure in ways.
Oh, here it is, dude.
And I had to be tolerant because these people are my real face-to-face friends. And I, have to invest in my relation, no matter how tough that is in a way. And then I realized something. As I was doing that, as I was going through it, you know what I realized? What the hell? Any person could probably take that if they'd prevented themselves from having some kind of bad neurotic response against it socially. I can do that. Why am I having so much trouble taking that pressure?
Why is he having so much trouble with social pressure?
Why is that? In social why is it so tough on me? Why am I miserable? It's because of the fucking ballers!
What? The pressure that you feel when you go and hang out with your friends is because of the ballers. So you are fully snapping, huh?
That shit, it's just the layer of shit that just sticks and drags me down overall, and my empathic abilities can't separate it. I cannot not let it touch me in a way, even though I can act very well that I can.
What?
The pressure still builds. And yeah, then I noticed, wow, I'm a real active flat earther, you know, I'm taking this shit seriously. I'm going full ahead, I'm not backing down.
That's your problem. If you wanted the truth, you wouldn't make some determination like this without evidence enough to prove it.
But Jesus Christ, I have almost no life social-wise, partially because of this shit. And I took it on, kind of, because already I'm not very socially active,
You poor guy. You poor guy.
nature. So I took this.
You're such a flat victim, Arwen. You are the victim of the flat earth community. Hashtag Arwen2.
Make it even harder. And now I'm here. And I'm having even more trouble connecting to people. That's just freaking great. And it's not because I believe in flat earth. It's because I have to deal with freaking demonic maniacs.
Well, you are every day. You do know, Arwen, that every day you go to a show called the Flat Earth Debate. You know, you could just do a show on Oakley's channel or on your channel where you don't try to talk to ballers if it's this stressful to you. I mean, if they can come in, you know what? This actually is so much globe earth proof that it's hard to even describe it. There is so much globe earth proof that is spit by the globers on the flat earth debate, even while they're being muted, even while they're being yelled at, even while they're being kicked. They get to bring in these little crumbs of globe earth proof and hitting them on the flat earth debate so freaking hard that it just cognitive dissonances the living hell right out of them. Right out of them.
Whole hordes of them on a daily.
Oh,
hey,
no.
everyone.
Dave, stop.
Back. You know that as well as
Hold on, here we go.
Concerning Pascal's disgusting liar. And
He doesn't talk much, does he?
no good reason, okay? I'm not just no. For you. This weekend in my own way.
Hold on, we're almost there. Here we
That
go.
shit. It's just the layer of shit that just sticks and drags me down overall, and my
Ew.
empathic abilities can't separate it. Builds, and yeah, then I noticed, wow, I'm a real active flat earther. You know, I'm taking by nature. So I took this, make it even harder, and now I'm here, and I'm having even more trouble connecting to people. That's
because it's a lie. The flat earth is a lie. That's what's causing this issue here, buddy.
freaking great. And it's not because I believe in flat earth, it's because I have to deal with freaking demonic maniacs. Whole hordes of them.
All right, I think we're where we left off. Professor Dave keeps popping up.
So, and with that, I'm gonna round out the show.
Now, he cringes out so much more, guys, but I don't care to keep playing it for you. This guy, man. Basically, here's what you need to do. If you are a content creator, go to the last one 12 hours ago, Flat Earth Early Bird 363. Pascal's law does not disprove the gradient. So I'm not necessarily sure what he's saying. Oh, yeah, let me give him a thumbs down. He hates thumbs downs. Does not disprove the gradient? Yeah, why would it? And if you're admitting to the gradient, you're admitting there can't be a container. Sorry. It's the easiest way to know that there is no container. So, I just a really... Oh, join the panel. Please add me on Skype. Arwen7. Oh my God, Busy. I have a bad idea. I have had too many bad ideas this week, Busy. But they always turn out so good. Every time I try, I get a hold of him. Are you really saying that I shouldn't get a hold of him? Oh, I'm getting a hold of him. Sit right there while I attempt to message Arwen on Skype. Let's see if we can get a hold of the big guy. Oh, come on, Arwen. Come on. Go. He's not online. He's not online. Damn it! Let me see if I can message him. All right, now we wait. Now we wait for Arwen to call me back on Skype. It will be epic. And while we wait... Oh my god, are they still live?
He was here as always, at least in spirit. But yeah, remember everybody.
AC, ask him what hair products he uses in order to improve his aim when he's trying to net children for his secret Beanie Weenie kitchen. I don't know what that means, but I will ask him, and I appreciate it, man. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate it. Are you telling me that Fight is still live over there with that ding-dong?
That stupidity is not a right. Fight the flatter. Fight the flat. 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 Fight the flat.
All right, Fight just went offline. Next up, Psystrike hosted Sean Hufford in his debate with Sleepy. And it had something to do with Sleepy was trying to prove that Moonlight is colder than sunlight, which we already know, thanks to Professor Dave Explains, for doing an experiment on camera for us, showing that regardless if the moonlight is shining on the thermometer or if the moonlight is not shining on the thermometer, it will always seem like it's colder, even when the light's not on it. And it's just because of, I would explain it, but I don't want to. Watch Professor Dave. Why would he think he could debate this? It's been debunked so thoroughly.
That I had on screen. The Parabolica is, the reason why it's close is because of the size of it.
So basically, I'm going to save you some time, because if you listen to him sit and talk about all this ding-dongery, it'll freaking just really get to you. But the interesting part is when Reds jumps in.
Temperature.
They've got a focal range, haven't they? It'd have to be within a certain proximity, and I don't know what the proximity of that one is. I think I did look it up, and I can't remember what it is. But when
anything
you look at the one that it's supposed to,
anything less than 1,800 feet.
Yeah, well, the moon's like 237,000 miles, right?
It can still pick it up. It just can't give an accurate temperature at more than 1,800 feet.
Yeah, but
love the channel and the live streams. Thank you, James. Love having you guys. Tonight's not going to be that exciting. It's a Monday. Our live streams Monday, Tuesday, they're not as exciting. We get a lot done though in preparation for the coming weekend when things kick off, and it's going to be kicking this weekend. I got some stuff planned for you.
But when you're looking at a theodolite, they've got a range of, what is it, about 500 yards or whatever.
And total non sequitur.
It's not non sequitur.
Anyway, let's skip ahead a little more because, man, Sleepy just completely shows it's so bad. There are two debates today, Psystrike's channel and then Fight the Flatter's channel. Both of them, the opposing ding-dong was so debunked. It's just cringy.
No, it can't. That's correlative, not causative.
No, it can be causative as well.
It can't be. You have to manipulate it personally. You can't just let it.
You don't have to. You do not have to. That is absolutely 100% wrong.
Okay, now this is the part where I want to show you how dumb Riley really is. Riley is saying that in order if you do not manipulate the independent variable, and follow me, if you don't follow this stuff, I'm going to explain this very simply. He thinks that if you don't manipulate the independent variable yourself, like you don't physically manipulate the variable, then the scientific experiment isn't scientific, which is stupid. How do you manipulate time? By letting time pass. How do you manipulate, let's say the sun is shining on something for your experiment. So how do you manipulate the sun shining on this thing for your experiment? You put it in the shade. That's manipulating the sun that's shining on the spoon in your experiment or whatever it is he was talking about, right? He goes on some of the most just purposeful, in my opinion, arguing how, hey, no, if you can't physically grab that sunlight and manipulate it yourself, it's not scientific. It's just so dumb. It just exposes his level of scientific understanding. And what do I always say? It's hard to win a debate against a genius. It's impossible to win a debate against a liar. And at the point you start hearing Sleepy continually repeat this, acting like he doesn't get it, even though he's been obviously debunked by anyone who has an IQ above a 5-year-old, you get to that point realizing he's dishonest.
Okay, bear with me. Do you want to stop screen sharing, Sean?
Stop screen sharing.
You seem to be. Bear with me.
Sean, quick question.
Yes.
If you were to put a board in front of your thermal imaging camera, you would be casting a shadow on the thermal imaging camera, correct?
Yes.
If you were to stand in front of a building that is blocking that light, you would be casting an image on the camera, right?
If there was a board between me and the camera, no.
No. Here's what I'm saying. If you are in a field and all you have blocking moonlight is that board, you are casting a shadow on the camera, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
If you are standing next to a building that is also blocking that moonlight, you are casting a shadow on that camera, correct?
Yes.
Okay, are you casting a shadow in both of those instances?
Why, yes.
Yes, there you go.
Now listen to Sleepy's rebuttal and ask yourself, is he being dishonest? And also, you think he might be doing this just to try to get points for DFOTY? Why did he agree to this debate anyway? He knew he was going to lose it. He wants to win DFOTY. I think JM and Sleepy both want to win DFOTY.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yep.
So Reds doesn't believe that, and Sean doesn't believe that you need to manipulate your independent variable personally. You believe that you can let nature do it for you. I'm going to present you 10 citations.
You can... What is the difference? If it's manipulated, if the independent variable changes, then it's manipulated. Therefore, you can have your experiment, ding-dong.
Like I did to a guy called John Watson, and he wouldn't back down. And on this point, you need to back down because it's clear...
Do you really want to go through these when you get to Penn
You don't have to back down on this. It's just dumb. If it changes, then it changes.
State? Please say you will.
Yes, absolutely. Let's do this. So your claim is that you can allow nature to take its toll. My claim is you have to independently manipulate it yourself to prove cause and effect. Otherwise, you're correlating. So let's do this. There's 10 citations. Independent variable is the variable
Tony,
the experimenter deliberately manipulates, Reds.
Riley, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. Between you holding a board and casting a shadow on the camera and you standing in front of a building that's casting a shadow on the camera, are both of those cameras cast in shadow? Yes or no?
Right. You know when he put the red camera...
Both of those cameras cast in shadow, yes or no?
Yes.
It's a non sequitur. The point is whether you...
Why won't he answer the question? He knows that it debunks him. And because he won't answer the question, it is my opinion that he's being dishonest. So, you need to go watch this. In my opinion, it would support Psystrike's family, because I think it's Psystrike's daughter or it's his wife, one of the two. I don't know. I didn't see who it was. But they are trying to still host things on Psystrike's channel after Psystrike passed away in a car accident. I think you should support this channel. And one way to support it, after you watch this stream, or whenever you're done watching it, Moonlight, Sonata, and back again, the debate over on Psystrike. It's a pretty good watch, and you will get a feel for not only how ding-dongy Sleeping Warrior is, but how dishonest he is. And this happened today. So it proves it in recent history here. So you can't make the argument that Sleepy stopped being dishonest or anything like that. Nope, he's still doing it. He's still doing it. Oh, man, this is going to be a good one. One of the most entertaining flatties out there is Poopoo Word. I call him, hey, Steve, 1758. Welcome to the stream team, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are going to get new emojis if people keep joining this channel. You guys know how emojis work. Depending on how many people are members of the channel is depending on how many emojis you get. And if you guys keep joining, we're going to get a bunch of new emojis. So thank you. Well, we are so glad to have you, Steve. We're going to do member-only chat here in a little bit. And I'm going to get ideas from you guys for new shows, ideas for new badges, ideas for the pop-ups. I want the members, the people that donate and make this show possible, to be the people that pick out all these things for our channel. Anyway, over here to Poopoo Word, whenever he puts out a video, every debunker in the town jumps over to make fun of him. He hadn't done a video in 2 weeks. Well, he has finally graced us with peak ding-dongery. FTFE! What's up, dude? Bro, you guys owned that fool. You owned that fool in the debate. Welcome, FTFE. Hold on, where are you at? Type in the chat for me, FTFE. Oh, you don't have to. You get a wrench over here, my dude. You get a wrench over here. I got to give you a wrench. Did it work? All right. Thank you, FTFE. Appreciate you, buddy. So, I have not even watched 4 seconds of Poopoo Word. I call it Fookit Word, Poopoo Word. I think it helps with the algorithm. If you say the word Fookit too much, they think you're cursing. I think he did that on purpose. Anyway, we got Poopoo over here, and he just did a brand new video. I just found it, and I can't wait. You know, he's one of these guys. He gets more views from the debunkers than he does flatties, 1,000%. Anyway, take it away, Poopoo. And one more time, I haven't even seen 4 seconds of this.
Hello, Flat Earth researchers, debaters, and debunkers. We'll often hear the argument that the heliocentric model perfectly predicts all the observations that we can make.
Yes, it does, you freaking ding-dong. When it comes to the solar system, astronomy, those things, the sun and the moon and the earth, the Terminator line, which cities are going to be a night and day, what time those cities are going to be a night and day, all of that is predictable with the globe model. Ya ding-dong.
Especially when it comes to observing the sun and the moon. However, this is a blatantly false statement.
Well, that's a big claim. You better prove it.
Model can be created from the predictive nature of sunrise and sunset.
No. Any model cannot be created. A wrong model could be created, sure. A model that does not, like when you guys make models, like when you guys make your flatty models. We debunk them because they don't do this. But the thing about the globe model is that it works. We've proven that. And if you're not willing to pull up the globe model and show us where it predicts things wrong, well, you would be lying then, Poopoo Word.
Or watching the moon go overhead and watching its phases throughout a month. It is the predictability of these earthbound observations that are then interpreted into a model.
You are lying, sir. You are lying. These are things you are saying so that you can believe in your fundamentalist religion. That's it. You're lying about science. That's why we debunk you. We don't debunk you because we don't think you can believe in the flat earth. You can believe in it if you want. We debunk you when you start lying about science.
And the heliocentric model is just one of many possible models, but it, of course, is based on the assumption.
No, it is not, because the mathematics of the globe model works. I can take a program on my computer right now, Poopoo, and I can show you where Mars is going to be in 5 years, and I'll be damned if Mars isn't going to be right there, exactly where I say it is in 5 years. I can do this because the mathematics of the globe model is the globe model. And all of the things that science says is because of the globe and the math we've figured out. This is a statement that fundamentalists make to try to fool people into doubting the globe and believing in their flat lie.
That the sun is at the center and the Earth is another planet orbiting the sun.
No, actually, there are real photos available of the Earth and the moon. 1. And 2, well, then why don't you tell us where the sun, the moon, and the Earth is, and then we'll see if your model of where the sun, moon, and the Earth is actually comports with reality, Poopoo. It's easy.
And in turn, we have the moon orbiting the Earth, taking about 28 days to do so. But really, these are just calculations and illustrations based on earthbound observation.
No, if they can predict where things are going to be in the future, then they are correct.
Again, it is the predictability of seeing or knowing a sun rise or a sunset at a certain time that is then used and interpreted to create an imaginary model to have us perceive the Earth as being somewhere in space.
Does this proves the globe? Didn't you go to school? I think that any adult that has more than 6 IQ points in their mind, that can tie their shoes and change their clothes themselves without assistance, could tell you why this does prove the globe.
And of course, this is a very difficult image to break away from or to perceive things as being any different to what we've been taught since we were children.
You know what this is called? You know what we're hearing right now? This is called rhetoric. This is just him talking. This is him being an uneducated ding-dong who thinks that if he repeats things enough over and over again, it'll eventually become right. He's not willing to educate himself. He is uneducated and refuses to educate himself. It's probably because he cannot educate himself. He probably can't understand these basic things, and because of that, he defaults to saying, I don't understand it, so it's not true.
Children hanging solar systems in the classroom. And
of course they do. But tell me this, Poopoo. If the Earth was provably flat and you guys went and proved it, do you think maybe they would start putting flat Earths in the schools? Yeah, they would. Do you see what I'm saying here? So that argument is moot. That argument is wrong. Shut up.
And being shown the same kind of illustrations over and over again and having it passed off as irrefutable scientific.
No, it's passed off as irrefutable scientific proof because it can make those predictions. It can. You don't even really have. Okay, so tomorrow, you could predict what tomorrow's night sky is going to be using the globe model. Tomorrow, then go out, look, and then see that it's right. See what I'm saying, dude? You can't say that it doesn't work because you just admitted that it works. You yourself admitted that it works. You need to go in more on how the globe model and the math of the globe able to predict all the things around us, where they're going to be, the velocity they're traveling in, the gravitational field, how much something weighs on that body, all these things, where this asteroid is and where the damn thing's going to be in 80 years from now. You got to be able to tell us why that being accurately predicted and provable by the globe doesn't equate to reality. You can't just skip ahead to start complaining about the school system. Now you're just doing any old flat video over again.
Fact.
Which is exactly what you're saying that they do as science, by the way.
That we're on a spinning globe orbiting the sun with a moon orbiting the Earth. So what I'd like...
So you're saying that the moon doesn't orbit the Earth. You already know this has been debunked. Do I got to go through the basic debunks of this? I will, right now, fully debunk you, Poopoo. If you're going to start spitting this stupid map at me, I'll debunk it right now.
What I'd like to do here is just show a very crude and simple presentation that isn't...
Oh, thank you, Lord. Please let him show me some kind of illustration that he says is equal to the globe.
...meant to do anything other than illustrate how we can interpret the observations of the sun and the moon in a different way other
No, you can't. But please try. Oh, please try, Poopoo, please.
than what we have been taught to believe or has been passed off as scientific fact. So what we have here is a flat Earth map. And again, this isn't to say that the Earth looks like this or that it has these dimensions. It is simply to illustrate that we are looking down on a stationary Earth.
No, we're not. It doesn't work. It does not comport with reality in any way, shape, or form. It's you making things up, and I'll prove it.
And we have a sun and a moon doing circuits above
It doesn't work, Poopoo.
the Earth.
Get to the point.
That is all.
Quit trying to stretch this out to be over 10 minutes so you can try to get more ads or watch time or whatever it may be.
All this animation is supposed to do. It's not done with any huge degree of accuracy. It is simply to show another way.
It's not another way. I will show you how it's not another way. I hope to God you're not planning on using this damn thing to show us something.
Of interpreting the way we see the sun and the moon behave over a period of about a month.
No, it doesn't.
So at the moment, what we have here is the moon up here.
Oh, I knew you were... Okay, well, let me just... Professor Dave, please do not get mad at me. Please do not strike me. Professor Dave, if you end up wanting me to take this clip out of this live stream, I will. I don't think you'll strike me. You're a pretty cool guy. I'm only going to play enough of this to stay within fair use. But Dave, I've got to use your excellent presentation to smash Poopoo and show him why he's a ding-dong, ya ding-dong. Oh, sorry, hold on. So go ahead, Professor Dave. Tell us why Poopoo word is a ding-dong.
Since I botched your model so horribly, let's go straight to yours. This is the one you showed me to explain the seasons. It attempts to account for the temperature differential throughout the year, but I'm sorry, it's not compatible with observation. Here's why. These are the two tropics. I don't know what you think these circumferences are, but it's safe to say that this one is smaller than this one. If that's the case, one of two things must be true. Option 1, this object maneuvers the inner path in a shorter amount of time than it maneuvers the outer path, which would make summer shorter than winter. It's not. Option 2, it moves much slower up here and much faster down here so that all of the circles take the same amount of time. That would mean the sun moves through the sky at different speeds throughout the year. It doesn't. So sorry, this model doesn't work. Now let's go to the one you showed me for night and day. We all know that precisely half the Earth is experiencing day and the other half is experiencing night at any given time. So your model must reflect that, and this one does, but at the cost of being even remotely reasonable. You've got the sun illuminating half this surface with an arbitrary and rigidly straight line down the middle. How does this work?
It doesn't.
How does light leave this object and travel one distance to stop here and travel some totally different distance to stop over here? You guys love to talk about refraction and such things, so please explain how that works. And that's not the only problem. Here, you've got the sun and moon always opposite each other. Well, sometimes we can see the sun and moon at the same time. How does that work? What is an eclipse? When in this model does the moon get under the sun to block it? How do they get on opposite sides of the Earth for a lunar eclipse? If the sun is very, very close and is also the source of all our heat, why doesn't it get hotter when you go up
I love that. Why doesn't it get hotter when you go up, Poopoo? It does the opposite, Poopoo.
towards it in elevation? None of it works. We've barely even started, but let's review. We are trying to explain just two phenomena, seasons and night and day. To do this, you have two different models, both of which are incompatible with observation, but furthermore, they are incompatible with each other. Why can't you even attempt to explain both of these phenomena at the same time? Going back to your day and night model.
Hold on, Professor Dave. See, Poopoo, this is why you're such a ding-dong. This is why so many people make fun of you. It's why so many people look at you like you have the IQ of an 8-year-old. But if we said that, we would be insulting 8-year-olds all around the globe. So we won't say that. We'll say you have no IQ at all because you just can't think. You're so narcissistic that you say to yourself that somehow the globe can't work and other models must be able to. No, they can't. And this is what I'm going to demonstrate to Dredd when I debate him on Friday. I hope it's Friday. Might be Saturday. It's up to the moderator. Anyway, that's what I'm going to demonstrate to any flat earther that steps up. They always say, but it could be something different. The globe has a bunch of holes. Yeah, it might not be flat, but the globe doesn't work. Yes, the globe does. And there's no other shape, there's no other model, there's no other thing out there that describes it accurately. You could go outside and debunk every other model just by walking out your door. You can't do it to the globe. But yes, I can. I can debunk the globe by saying I can debunk the globe over and over again. No, you can't. If you could, you would have by now. That's why all of your little The Globe Live videos are debunked just as easily as your model videos. Now, Professor Dave, please finish this out so that I can rub the poo-poo all over Poo-poo's face.
It's weird because you said that the sun moves between the tropics. Why isn't that shown here? Because if you did show that, you'd also have to change something about how...
Okay, I have to stop for a second. We got a donation from somebody and it did not pop up, so I'm going to pop the donation up for them manually just to say thank you. Here you go, my friend. Thank you for the donation. 1 second. Let me see who it was. Oh, I can't see it now. I will thank you later because I can't see your name now. I can just see the dono. But this is for you.
Truth in my mind. Oh, it's the ball. It's the ball.
It's the ball. It's the ball. That's Arwen flipping out today. That notification is Arwen today. Go ahead, Professor Dave.
How far the light reaches, which would make this already absurd graphic even more absurd. Then, if we go back to the one for the seasons, why can't you show the dark half and light half while showing this? It's deliberately not shown because it would be obviously inconsistent. Therein lies the problem with the Flat Earth model. You don't have one.
That's right, Professor Dave. They don't have one. Now is it obvious why you have so many flat earthers that lie by continually saying that the globe doesn't work? Because since they cannot sit down and make their own model, they've got to attack the only model that does all these things accurately to reality, as we would expect to see it. So, Poopoo, I don't know if you're going to want to keep showing us this ding-dongery of the highest magnitude after this, but please try.
At the top, and we have the sun down here. And when I start the animation, both the sun and the moon are going to come here to this green arrow, and they're going to follow these circles which loosely follow the equator on the map below. So again, it's just to illustrate how the moon moves at a steady pace and the sun at a slightly faster pace.
Well, it still has all the problems that Professor Dave just illustrated in that video clip that I played. And with those problems, it doesn't represent reality. It is imaginary. It is wrong. See, I can, if I wanted to, and I know I just said this the other day, but I'm sorry, Poopoo's doing it, so I'm going to just give it right back to him. If I wanted to demonstrate to you what a car is, I could draw an elephant. I could sit here for hours and make YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video telling you that this elephant is a car. But it's not. It's an elephant. Sure, you could get on the elephant's back and it might be able to take you a little bit up the road, but it doesn't do what a car does. It doesn't work like a car does. It's not as effective as a car, and it damn well isn't going to get you 100 miles away to be in, Texas by the time you need to get there to see your new girlfriend or whatever the hell this imaginary scenario needs to be. Do you see what I'm saying here? Anyone can lie as much as they want. They can be as dishonest as they want. All it does is reflect on them as a liar. But for people that aren't liars, people that are honest, people that want to accurately represent the world, they will study science. They will study the models that we know are testable and provable, and they'll learn it because it's hard. It's not easy. It's very hard to study. If you go to school and learn and take a science class, you're probably going to be at least, and I'm talking about college, going home from school and studying for 1 to 4 hours every night. And that's just if you want to get by in the class. You're going to have to do so much more just to be able to pass your course, especially to get a good GPA. That's what makes it worthwhile. That's what makes obtaining those degrees say something about somebody so that they can get a job and prove they can perform at that job and prove that they deserve to be paid $80,000 a year, $200,000 a year, whatever it may be, compared to someone else that just cuts grass all the time, like I used to do before the military and before I got the job. I won't say what job because people will try to stalk me with it, but the job that I had after I did those jobs, when I used to do manual labor in between those jobs, or when I picked up a couple jobs before the military, you know, I got paid a lower wage because I didn't go spend 8 years of my life learning all these things, studying my ass off, and being smart enough and honest enough to know when I'm wrong, when I'm lying to myself, when I'm lying to others, and be able to stop that behavior and stay in the path. It's hard to do, but I'll tell you what's easy, poo-poo word. You know what's easy to do? Lie to people, because all you got to do is run your mouth like Anthony Liley.
Again, this isn't taking in seasons into account or anything like this. This is simply to illustrate how it can be perceived as the sun and the moon.
It can't be. I just showed you how it cannot be, because the sun and the moon on this model do not behave as the sun and the moon does in reality. Just like if I want to say that 2 + 2 = 19, it doesn't work. It's not true. Can I say it? I sure the hell can, but I'd be a ding-dong, just like you, Poopoo.
Orbiting above a stationary level Earth.
Also, how do you explain the night and day? Just give me night and day on the stationary Earth. Give me night and day on a stationary Earth to the point where I can say, okay, at night, the France is going to be here, and then the Earth's going to be at this time, and then this place is going to be at this time, and here is the shape. Here's the geometric little fucking thingy-majigger that I can use to actually predict and show this. You have to be able to do that with it being flat. It doesn't work. There is none. I sat down with some flatties and tried to do it in a live stream. It's impossible. I sat down with globers and tried to come up with a model that would work if it was flat. It doesn't work. It can't be done. It's impossible. You need to ignore this next time, Poopoo. This debunks your flat Earth.
So what I'll do is I'll just start this. And so what we had here is essentially a...
So why in the hell aren't the people back here experiencing if this was true, Poopoo, there would be eclipses all over the world every day. People right here looking up towards these objects would see an eclipse on this day. We don't see eclipses every day. We don't see traveling eclipses that just so happen to worm all the way around the world all the time. Eclipses aren't part of our natural, like, everyday life. They're very rare. But in this model, you'd be having eclipse after eclipse after eclipse after eclipse.
New moon, and we now have one day has gone by. What you can observe on a daily basis is, of course, the sun going overhead.
Well, then why isn't the moon blocking certain people from seeing the sun at certain times based on where these two things are? Here's what we do. Where is the sun and the moon on this model today at 5 p.m.? And then we'll go call some people that live here, or we'll call some people that live right here. We'll ask them, can you see the sun there, and can you see the moon right there? And then you call some people up over here and say, can you see the moon there but see the sun up there? They're all going to say no anyway. But what model? Hey, Poopoo, what model just so happens can I pick a time and a date in the next 1,000 years or the past 1,000 years and figure out where the sun, the Earth is accurately, demonstratably, and provably? Ironically, it's the globe, Poopoo.
And most of the time, whether it's in the daytime or the nighttime, we will see the moon go overhead as well, unless it is a new moon, which was at the start of this animation. So what we have here is the moon doing a steady pace.
This is impossible. It doesn't work. Sorry. I'm going to skip ahead, Poopoo, because this is literally already debunked. This is why if you aren't a complete ding-dong, you don't make these kind of YouTube videos.
Illustration isn't meant to that's closer, or for whatever reason we can't see the sun when it's in this position.
Damn, that's one long eclipse. That eclipse just happened for literally half of the day. That's a half a day eclipse right there. And that eclipse also happens for another quarter of the day, just to be a minor eclipse for some people, but no eclipse for others. And when have we ever seen the moon hanging out directly behind the sun? I mean, I just need to know this. When have we ever seen the moon chasing the sun around? I'd love to see that.
Position. And the animation will stop in a minute, but that's all this is meant to do, is to show that we have the moon doing a very predictable, steady.
Well, anyway, you just wasted 13 minutes, and you probably had to edit this and think about it and record it and all that. Yeah, you just wasted all your time.
Interpret what we see.
So anyway, go ahead. No, I got to hear this. Go ahead, Poopoo.
In the sky above us. So I hope this helps to illustrate how we can perceive it.
No, it doesn't. It does not help to illustrate how we can perceive it because it's false. It's wrong. It's provably wrong. I debunked it before I even saw it.
And we can then think about things more from there, but we can at least think beyond or alternatively from the models that we have been given.
We can't. Well, you can. Well, it's a free country. It's a free world. If you want to think alternatively, you can to the globe Earth. Go ahead. The problem is if you're going to lie to yourself, though, and tell yourself that these other models are acceptable, there's only one explanation. You a ding dong, Poopoo. You a ding dong.
Are disgusting. You're freaks. You live lie by lie. Everything becomes lies for you. Everything is lies. Everything you see out there is lies, and you think, I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, there's a ball, it's a ball. Ball. Huh? In my mind, oh, there's a ball, it's a ball. In my mind, oh, there's a ball, it's a ball. 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 Huh? So, doesn't matter anymore.
You a madman. You crazy. All right, next up. I want to talk about the moon landing for just a minute, and I don't want to rant too much because I can rant about this, but there's something that was said on the Fight the Flat Earth channel, which if you're not subscribed to Fight the Flat Earth, I don't know what the hell you're doing anyway. You need to subscribe to Fight. He's a great content creator. He does a great job, and he's getting better and better and better and better at debating these topics. I'm actually shocked at how much of a progression he's making to be able to quickly and accurately debunk every single thing that's brought up in these debates as quickly as he's doing it. But I want to address something that wasn't addressed in Fight the Flat Earth's debate. And Fight is from the UK, so he might not have brought this up because of that, but I'm sure he can kind of relate to what I'm going to say. And what I'm going to say might be a little boring, and I apologize. But I'm a veteran. I'm a war veteran. I fought in the Iraq War, and I was injured, as a lot of you know. And I'm a disabled combat veteran. So this next topic is very close to my heart, and it is, I want to just speak, and I'll try to keep it short, on conspiracy theories that are also political propaganda. And there are many of them out there that fit this bill. I've actually debunked several political conspiracy theories in the last couple years, and I did it because I saw the negative impact it was having on not necessarily our country, because a lot of people won't believe these stupid conspiracies without evidence if something that major is on the line, right? But yet, certain conspiracies kind of go underneath the eyes of most people, and a lot of people don't think about the political or the we'll call it, political implications of the moon landing conspiracy. They look at people who come out and deny the moon landing and they say, well, they're all wooed out in conspiracy land. But Fight the Flat Earth said something in this debate that really rang home for me. He said that there was a guy he named that was a person that put out this picture that, what's his name, Ace was using to say that the moon landings didn't happen, right? And Fight said, I've went to look for the existence of this guy who put out this huge portion of your presentation first, the guy who put it out first, the person that Ace was parroting. Fight tried to find the guy, but Fight couldn't find a real person that fit the description of the person that put out this information that Ace was parroting to Fight in this debate. And I think there's a reason for that. I do think a lot of people faked out the conspiracies about the moon landing because of the propaganda effect that it has. If you are trying to reduce someone's faith in the United States or faith in NASA, which is an agency in the United States, you could do that easily by putting out information around the moon landing. The problem with the moon landing that I have is that I've watched every conspiracy video that I could find on the moon landing, and I've talked about it for a very long time. I still have not found a single good piece of evidence, and that's what really gets to me. People like Ace are willing to get up there on Fight's channel, and he was literally assuming that everything about the moon landing was fake while trying to pretend that he was unbiased, trying to pretend that he was only doing this because of logic. But at the same time, Red's Rhetoric, Fight, and Team Skeptic were, asking this guy questions and speaking to this guy in a way that exposed his true agenda. The guys that came in to debate this had the agenda of assuming it was fake from the ground up. He was calling it the stage, meeting the back of this thing, instead of looking at it and saying, until you can prove it's a stage, you can't say it's a stage, you ding-dong. I just want people to realize the Saturn V rocket was done with so many people from all over the United States chipping in and making small, tiny parts. Every bolt had to be perfectly made. The parts of the engine are just, I can't even believe that human beings built that engine. So yeah, you could say that, well, it is very unbelievable that we built this giant rocket that we did, but we built it. There are documentaries on it. There are evidence out there everywhere. There are many recordings, both government recordings and private recordings of the Saturn V launching. It's not just put on the television. There are still all these people that saw it happen. My point is, if you can't prove it and you are skeptical and you are a smart person, then why in the world are you defaulting to saying that it's fake? You're going to say, why do you default that it's real, UNIRock? I'm only defaulting that it's real because there is enough evidence to believe that it's real. That one documentary, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon, I was so pissed the day that I found out that Bart Sibrel, the producer of that documentary, deceptively edited the video footage to make A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon. He took, the film from NASA and deceptively edited it together to lie to people and tell them that the moon landing's fake and that they tried to fake something on the way there. If you just go download the original footage, which Jim Panda 2012, the YouTuber, he did download the original footage that was used in A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon, and he showed all of us that if you just play those videos without them being cut up, they don't show what Bart Sibrel told us it showed. So now I have to go into questioning all of the evidence against the moon landing and make sure that it's not such a deception as Bart Sibrel's documentary was. The other funny thing is the FEIC 2019, if you guys were listening with us there over the last few days, how many of those guys brought up Bart Sibrel's documentary? I heard it brought up at least 3 times that I remember. So at the FEIC conference, Bart Sibrel's documentary was brought up as positive proof that there was no moon landing 3 different times that I know of. And that's horrible because you can easily prove that Bart Sibrel's documentary is fake. How much of the anti-moon landing evidence is just un-American or anti-American propaganda? It seems like there's a larger portion of it than we thought before that is exactly that. Because imagine you are a country that hates the United States. You wouldn't want us believing that we went to the damn moon, right? And we never think about that when we look at these conspiracies. We see a lot of people that really try to avoid, not the debunkers, the people putting out the conspiracies, try to avoid that conversation. What about the fact that the moon landing was highly scrutinized by Russia and other countries? They were literally tracking the moon lander and the ship the entire way so they could try to catch us in a lie, so they could try to get us in a little bit of propaganda. They would have celebrated if that moon landing would have failed and we would have lost our astronauts. Not only would they have celebrated it, it would have been all over the news and it would have been put in their history books. And that's a fact. Why isn't it in their history books? Why don't they celebrate the moon landing as fake? You're telling me conspiracy theorists on YouTube can celebrate the moon landing as fake, and we've seen a bunch of them in the last few days. But the countries that literally are neck and neck with the United States on these things, that want to see the U.S. fail, aren't going to celebrate the moon landing being fake and use the conspiracy theorist evidence as it. They do. They just do it underground. A lot of these things, a lot of these videos that are put out on the moon landing, Jeranism's own videos were shared in different countries that don't like the United States all over the place. It's probably one reason why Jaron got a lot of views on some of those videos. They were shared by propaganda websites. It's easy to track it. You can just take a basic YouTube plugin like Videolytics and go click on Twitter or Facebook, and it'll show you all the mentions on Twitter or Facebook for all those old videos. You could go look up where Secure Team 10's videos, which, by the way, he tries to do the same thing to the moon landing and to other things that Jeranism does. He's just not a blatant flat earther like Jaron is. Secure Team 10's videos are shared in a propagandistic way by propaganda websites because they hurt the U.S., right? Now, I'm not saying every conspiracy theory is like this. I'm saying that with the conspiracy theories that are like this, that have that ability to be used as propaganda, we should be very careful believing them if we care anything about not our government, but our country and the people in it, in my opinion.
To bring this up because we're talking about an analogous situation where we have an object in space, we have cameras mounted on it that show us the Earth, and it's going around the Earth, but the thing doesn't wobble, it doesn't tumble. But unlike the ISS, the Tesla Roadster has no control.
Do you hear him? This matters when it comes to the moon landing, for God's sakes. Why does every psycho conspiracy theorist have all these things coming out of their mouth when they get up to talk about this? Because they're watching YouTube videos, man. They got YouTube videos stuck in their head. That's what it is.
Up to his footage without seeing the original footage. I can't see it after it's been possible to tamper with it.
Okay, yeah. And
all right, I mean,
by that same damn thought process, has this guy, made a video railing against Bart Sibrel? What is this Ding Dong's channel anyway? I went to this guy's channel. Oh, he didn't update the about section. What does anybody know this guy's name? Anybody got his name? His name's Ace something or other. I know I won't be able to search it because the moon thing, they don't let you search it out like you used to. their truths are not coming out of their mouth. Very true. No truth is coming out of their mouth. They're just too busy talking about YouTube conspiracy tropes. That is the thing. When you get a person debating you, and instead of speaking evidence, instead of speaking, any good points about the conspiracy rhetoric they're spitting, instead they are, putting out YouTube conspiracy tropes that have gone viral in the past. You need to descend upon that. You need to wave that in their face. You're only bringing up the Tesla Roadster because all the flatties out there in Flatland like to make fun of it. You're only bringing up, Bart Sibrel and his funny thing happened on the way to the moon because you haven't taken the time to debunk the damn thing. And I think that by showing people that these conspiracy tropes that got them to believe in these conspiracies are not what you thought they were, it'll slowly eat at their minds like an inception, put in the back of their head there. I'm looking for Ace's name here so I can see if I can look him up. It wasn't Ace McCloud, because Ace McCloud was that guy at the FEIC that was saying, anybody got any hard drugs? I need some hard drugs. I just talked to D Marble. That was Ace McCloud. The guy that debated tonight wasn't Ace McCloud, I don't believe. Yeah. Maybe his name was. See, I just thought I heard Team call him Ace. Is Team still in the chat? I don't think Team's still here, damn it. Damn it. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find out what this Ding Dong's YouTube channel is. Hopefully Fight will update it later, because he usually does. And I'm going to find out, and I'm going to go through his entire damn channel and debunk every single freaking part of it, because I'm sick of this. I've been trying to figure out if certain conspiracy theories have any weight to them or not. I've been trying to figure this out on YouTube for years, and I am so sick of people standing up there and acting like they're unbiased, acting like they are... just trying to get to the truth when all they care about is the conspiracy theory rhetoric that went viral on YouTube over the last 5 years. He got me. They said that his name was Ace. Does he have a YouTube channel? Does anybody know? We'll find out later. Let's go through a little bit of this, and if anybody knows of this guy's YouTube channel, please let me know. Oh, yeah, I got to hear what he says about this. Do I got the wrong debate? Yes. Okay. Hold on. I got the wrong one up. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, fuck. It's not up there? Oh, here it is. Here, it just popped up when I refreshed it. Hold up. Maybe I can get it. He doesn't have any links to the guy. Load, man. It's still processing is why. He literally just went offline is why it's not showing it. Team. That guy you guys just got done debating, do you know what his YouTube channel is? If you know his YouTube channel, let me know, or his name so I can search it.
In photography.
And team, I need you this weekend at least for 1 or 2 days. At least for 1 or 2 days, I need you to commit this weekend. You don't have to come hang out for hours. Just come hang out for a little bit, at least a day or two this weekend. I need you. At least.
I've been trying to learn a lot more, because a lot of the flash in silver foil and stuff that reflected light in different ways.
Yeah, but again...
I mean, look at this. You can tell right here that these are just like indentions in the moon soil, and that there's a shadow being cast right here. So what's the problem here? Everything this dude, he does not have a YouTube presence. Oh, damn it. Why is he such a ding-dong then? So the other part of what happened in the debate on Fight the Flat Earth, which, yes, you guys do need to go watch it if you didn't see it live, is when they were talking about this. Now, what Fight the Flat Earth said about this, I find to be exceptionally compelling. And what Ace said in rebuttal, I find to be absolutely ridiculous. Fight said that you can go out and actually see that the trails left here are accurately represented in the photographs that are from the lunar landing, and that are accurately represented by the samples they took, and the parts of the moon landing that happened are easily provable through the tracks that were left at the landing sites. So they have video of these guys down on the surface of the moon, and they have these pictures of the tracks that we left there. Why doesn't Ace, hey, big guy, hey, Ace, why don't you go and easily debunk the moon landing by lining up what they did in the video on the surface with the tracks that were left and just showing that it's all fake? Because you'd be able to show that easily if that was the case. He couldn't do it, though, y'all. He could not do it. Ash gives me a link and says that he did another debate on non sequitur. I believe I saw that. I think I'm going to watch that debate tonight on D Live. Let me go ahead and grab that link so I've got it for tonight. Thank you, Ash. This is why I need you guys here. This is why I need you guys here at night, damn it. You know I need you. Okay, so let me throw this watch link right here. All right. Oh shit! It's not letting me go there, but don't worry, I can find it. Non sequitur moon, and I bet it'll come up if I type non sequitur moon. Got it. Did we land on the moon? A debate on the non sequitur show 6 months ago. Team Skeptic versus Ace. Got it. I got the link. We're going to watch that over on D Live tonight. Let me make sure I got that here.
He's going to be in the bathroom. Won't have time to be watching.
Yep. 2 hour debate. We're going to watch that on D Live tonight. So if you guys haven't seen it, hang out with us over in the after show, dlive.tv/UNIRocktv, because we're going to watch Team Skeptic debate Ace on non sequitur 6 months ago. Anyway, I'll hold a lot of my commentary about the Fight the Flat Earth debate against Ace. I'll hold that commentary until we get to D Live. But I'd like to say that Red's Rhetoric, Team, and Fight did an excellent job of debunking this guy. And when anyone tries to give you any rhetoric about a conspiracy theory that is also something used by propagandists to try to make the United States look bad, I tell you to take it with a grain of salt. Make them produce evidence before you believe what they say, because it's very dangerous. It's a dangerous thing to just be duped into spreading around a propaganda for any organization or company or government that wants to spread it. You do not want to be duped into spreading that shit just because you believed in a ding-dong shouting about a conspiracy theory that has less evidence than the others like it out there. All right. So, I think we're just about good. We just took down Poopoo word. Wait, what's this clip? Oh, that's right. Something about Jeranism. Dealey Plaza. We've got more live flat earth ding-dongery going on, so maybe there's something good here. I don't know. Ben says, don't bother watching the old debate. Literally the same evidence that he presented today. Yeah, why would he need to do that twice? He was literally owned by teams. That's one of the things that got me following Team Skeptic back in the day, that debate on non-sec with Ace. And Team Skeptic owned Ace and debunked so much of his presentation. Now do you see why these guys continually believe in this? One thing that we should all be able to realize at this point is that people like Poopoo Word, Poopoo Word knows that those models are debunkable, easily debunkable, with hard evidence. He knows they don't comport with the reality we see out there. He gets it, but he continually repeats it, right? The other flatties out there, the one thing that I've shown you, and Team and Sean, all of us have shown you on this channel in the last weekend, is that continually, Jeranism, Bob, all of them, I could name all of them, they get debunked, they ignore the debunk, even if they hear it through a voice call, they ignore the debunk and dishonestly keep parroting the same debunked arguments over and over and over again. They do it because they're dishonest, yes, but also because they cannot let go of the cognitive dissonance. They cannot let go of this thing that they believe so hardcore. When you hear Ace talk about the moon, he's always sliding in these little digs. He does the same thing Jaren does. He slides in these little digs, right? He always says, like, well, you know, behind the stage right there, but tell me about this. He does it really quick in a really scummy kind of like passive-aggressive way. Didn't you hear that from Ace? He continually tried to slide, oh, but it's a stage. Now let me move on to this. And then fight, and Reds would have to stop him and be like, now hold on, you just said it's a stage? You haven't proven that yet. And then he would try to move on to the next thing. That's a passive-aggressive thing that he's doing because he has a grudge against the moon landing. He's got a grudge against the government. He's got a grudge against something and a high belief in the conspiracy theory due to YouTube videos over the last while. And why would you take a person that's biased and sided and follow them for scientific information? You wouldn't, right? All right. Okay, guys. Team says, who's the live one, Philosopher of Nonsense? I don't know, man. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. Is all that he has his comfort zone. That's the truth. This is what I was saying. If you know what to look for and where, it becomes clear. Oh, yeah, and I will give you guys, it's very fitting. Many people believe that we didn't go to the moon because of the funny thing that happened on the way to the moon. Just because that debate happened tonight. If you haven't gone to Jim Panda's channel, he did a new video. Oh my God, I have to see it. If you think that the moon landing is fake, you need to go watch A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon Debunked on Jim Panda 2012. You won't think it's fake after watching this. You will see the links that people like propagandists like Bart Sibrel go to try to attack our country in order by using this conspiracy theory, by deceptively editing video footage and making fake documentaries. Can you believe that Bart Sibrel asked to have them put their hand on a Bible and swear they went to the moon? After you find out that he deceptively edited all of his video, he had the nerve to go do that. I can't talk about it or I won't shut up about it. I'll get pissed.
Then why are you saying flat earthers? Why are you saying why whatever? Why are you being rude? Why are you going whatever? NASA. I don't want to have a conversation with someone that says whatever. Don't whatever me then. Don't
You've whatever people all the time, Roxanne.
whatever me. I'm not a flat earther. I'm a globalist denier. So I'm talking to you though. This is Speaker's Corner. I can talk to you if I want.
What's the difference?
Is this a group of people? You having a private conversation?
I wasn't speaking to you specifically.
Right. I'm here with these people that you're talking about. Okay, so that's why I interjected, but I wasn't rude. You were first. You went whatever. You were being dismissive. Why were you being dismissive? I'm a human being and you're a human being. You're one of those people, aren't you? You're one of them whatever man. What does that mean? One of whatever man.
What does that mean? You were there.
Your kind of people. Rude individual. You're a rude individual. That dismissive. No, I want.
Look at Flat Earth Street.
Oh shit. Jim Panda put out a new video. I'm going to D-Live right now to watch it. I do not miss my Jim Panda publications, okay? I do not miss my Jim Panda publications. Hold on, let me make sure I've got everything I need for... I got another video. Wait, I need that one. I haven't seen that yet. And what else are we going to watch tonight? Let's see here. I think that's it, right? We got everything? I was going to grab the Jeranism video, but... Oh, well. All right, y'all. Remember, from now on, when you donate through Streamlabs, this is your new donation.
Truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball.
Where did that come from? Right here.
Do with all this room that I give them, all this actual inquiry? They lie! They lie about everything! You people are disgusting! You're freaks! You live lie by lie. Everything becomes lies for you. Everything is lies. Everything you see out there is lies, and you think, I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball. They lie. They lie about everything. You people are disgusting. You're freaks. You live lie by lie. Everything becomes lies for you. Everything is lies. Everything you see out there is lies, and you think, I'm just gonna go with that truth in my mind. Oh, it's a ball. It's a ball.
All right, I'm heading over to the after show, guys. Thank you for watching on a Monday. Mondays are always a lot more chill over here. I just appreciate all of you. Now, the last thing I'm doing, and I'm sorry to everybody who is not a member, the last thing I'm doing right now before I go to D-Live, this is the end of the show, but I'm going to go to D-Live after this, and I'm turning on member-only live chat right now and having a discussion with my members. And then I will see you guys over on D-Live for the after show, where we're going to watch a couple videos, including Team Skeptic debating Ace. We're going to skip through that and laugh at Ace for using the same debunked arguments that he had all the way back then. But we've got a bunch of other stuff to watch when we get there. Anyway, turning on member-only chat right now. If you want to join our channel, you can click right next to the subscribe button to do it. Let me make sure we get member chat on. What is Arwen screaming about now, said Team. You got a wrench. You'll be able to talk, Team. Arwen did a video where today... it is, you got to watch it. Flat Earth Early Bird 363, Pascal's Law. And it was done today. And if you go to the 39-minute mark. Hey, James, thanks for joining, buddy. If you go to the 39-minute mark, he has a full mental breakdown all the way to the end of the show. It is magnanimous. Magnometer. It's awesome. All right. Rachel. She doesn't like it when I yell like that. Come here, Rachel. When you get time, come here. Okay. Now, here's what I want to ask my members. So let me go to the big studio room. Let's turn off the TV here because I need to talk to my members. All right. Let me go ahead and get this. Yeah, let's get that over there. There. All right. I'm going to put my green screen back up, guys, soon. All right. I got my chat in front of me. I can see you guys talking. So here's what I want to know. If you guys have any ideas for topics for upcoming videos, please let me know right now in the live chat. 1. For 2, if you have... Hey, who we got? Hey, Mark. Thanks, man. If you guys have any ideas for the emojis that you get to put in the live chat, make sure you let me know, okay? All of you here, I'm going to put a post up on my community tab, which is a link to my Discord. If you do use Discord, or if you want to eventually use Discord, join my Discord server if you're a member or a donator to my channel, because I want to be able to, sit down and talk to you guys in Discord if you want. And we also put all the videos in there for notifications and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? Also, if you have any ideas for the badges next to your name, but I like the badges that we have. If you look, we've got the green member sign, we've got the red one, and it just changes colors based on how long you've been a member. People that have been here for a year get the billboard next to their name, and then people that have been here for 2 years gets the MK Ultra microphone next to their name. Let me show you the MK Ultra microphone so you know what it is. That microphone back there, you get that next to your name. So anyway, and if you have any ideas for videos you want me to do, topics you want me to hit in edited videos or in live streams, we are going to do more chat raids whenever Flat Earthers go live, whenever any of the ding-dongs that we talk about go live. We're going to go raid their chat like we did this weekend. We're going to do more phone calls. We've got a debate coming up this weekend with Dredd. All these events happening. So, I just want to make sure you guys have the ability to be able to suggest things. Type anything you want to ask me in the chat. I'm going to do member only for just a little bit. Kristen says that she likes the badges. I like them too now. I think they look really bright. You know what the cool thing is? So there's 2 really good things about badges and joining the channel. The first thing is, in my comments section, I can see the members. So if I do like a new video, no trolling, will do, Sheena. I can do that. I can definitely do that one. But like if you leave a comment, right, I can go down in the comment section and I can scan for the members. See, here's Kristen, right? I can scan for the member badges on people. There's one. Double standard. And here's what I want to make sure you know. When you have a member badge next to your name, that's the prime thing I'm going to look for in the comments section so that I get your opinion on the videos that we're doing, right? So if I do a video and you're one of my members, please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you got an idea. Tell me if there's something you liked about the video. Tell me if there's graphics that you like, music, whatever you may be. Because I want to make the channel aimed towards the members to kind of thank you guys for joining and doing all of that, right? We got Kristen right here too with another one. Got it. And just look how easy it is with the bright... Oh, you can't see it. Fuck, I turned the TV off. With these bright badges, as I scroll through the comments section, oh, dink, look, I got a member right here. Scrolling through, look, I got a member right there. You get me? It just helps me be able to find your comments. So I'm going to tell you this. In the live streams, I'm going to pay attention to what the members say as much as I can in the live streams. And it's easy to find you now with these bright badges. I'm also going to look in the comments section, and even if I can't reply to everybody, I'm going to try to reply to every member that leaves a message in the comments, okay? Just so that you guys know, I am going to do active things to try to give an extra little reward to members. Now, I'm still going to try to reply to other people. I'm just telling you, in the very least, I'm going to try to hit all my members. You got me? All right. Yeah, and... anyone can watch right now, but the only people that can chat are members. Now, once a month, I do a member-only live chat, and I'm still going to do another one this week. Also, if you join the Discord server, we go talk there. We usually talk there every day around dinner time. We try to meet there at least once a week or once a month. So if you want to come talk and actually... brainstorm or bring like Negative Exponents is in my Discord server. Davros, Team Skeptic is. Anytime Dav and Negative anybody finds a good video out on YouTube, it doesn't even have to be about flatty stuff. Any good video, they drop it in my submission rooms. I got all these submission rooms in Discord so that you guys, all the cool stuff you see, it's like we have thousands of eyes out there on things instead of just mine. You got me? It helps us it helps us be able to find all the clips that you see on the live show. It helps us get all the best clips here because you guys might see something at the hour and 5-minute mark in a video that I'll never see, right? Or someone else may see it and they can bring it in and drop it in the submission rooms, and that's where we get these clips so fast. When anyone has a breakdown, when anything happens out there, we hear about it right away because we got this giant network going on. And you can join the network for free. You don't have to pay. If you're somebody out there and you're like, Uni, I'm broke, but I want to join Discord and help out, just email me, okay? Make sure when you email me, you let me know your YouTube username. I don't gatekeep it based on money. I just provide what extra I can to the people that do support us, and then I do also... like, most of my moderators and most of the people in my Discord server don't donate. They only do it every once in a while, or they don't at all. You're still can join, okay? These are just things that no matter what happens, I try to give the members that option, you know. What is the format for the debate going to be? I don't have any idea. Yeah, that's one thing that I want to talk to Dredd about. Dredd just kind of like challenged me to a debate, and then I haven't even talked to him yet. I'm going to try to get a hold of him tomorrow or the next day. And before we debate, I'm going to have him come talk, and I'm just going to probably in Discord or something, or he can stream it if he wants. I probably won't stream it, but I'm just going to sit down and talk to him and find out what he wants the format to be. I want to be able to bring a moderator. I do that with all my debates because I've had too many dishonest people try to like lie and scheme and get something over on us when they challenge us to debates. So I try to get a moderator there so that I've got backup. I've got somebody there who can, you know, vouch for me, who can also provide a good, accurate description of what happened, and we're not just kind of pinned against, you know, people trying to, you know, cause some fuckery and all that. You got me. So, hey, good. Hey, Kristen, good to see you. Glad you're here. I knew I'd see you. I knew I'd see you. I'm cool with everything as is. I like the badges. I like the content. It's really fun here. Says moderate. Well, thanks, man. Definitely appreciate it. And yeah, even if you suggest something, I can't promise I'll do it. I'm just trying to offer something extra to you guys. So let's see here. Don't forget to like. I know it's easy to get in the video and forget. Definitely. Appreciate that. Sean Hufford is a great moderator. Yes, he moderated my last debate where I completely owned a full-named chanter. And I would have been screwed if Sean wasn't there, because these guys tried to lie and scheme and just... You wouldn't even believe... If I uploaded the conversations that we had before we started the debate, you guys wouldn't even believe half the shit that happened with that. It was so ridiculous. It's ridiculous that people even try that shit when they know that we have OBS Studio and we can just record what's going on. Yeah, but no, Sean saved my ass in that last one because they were trying to gang up on me, and they were trying to, they were trying to use it for more than just a debate. They were trying to use the debate for the other means, and I don't want that to happen anymore. You want to come debate with me, fine. Don't try to wield the debate as some kind of weapon to spread your misinformation and your bullshit. And that definitely happened last time. But because Sean was there, it didn't happen. Sean didn't allow it. And Sean will straight stand up to people. Sean will put me in check. That's why I try to get Sean to come. I definitely will invite Sean to moderate 100%. Because he did such a good job last time, yeah. Yeah, he calls out everybody, Fleur for not, Kristen. You're right. He calls me out all the time, even when we're not debating. You can ask Team. Sean will jump in my Discord and freaking rip me in there, and he'll give me a talking to if I fuck up. He does. He does. Was that a like beg? Clicks the thumbs down. Yes, it was. You can click the thumbs down as much as you want, man. I enjoy both. Yeah. Yeah, Kristen doesn't work for me. Just in case anyone ever tells you that she does. Kristen Frost Laser Beams does not work for me. Now, Cricket does. Cricket does, but Kristen Frost doesn't. Good seeing all you guys. Okay, so keep an eye out for the member-only long live chat. See, I'm going to test this new feature out. Supposedly, YouTube has this new feature where I can go live to you only, the members only. So we can literally have our own live stream. No notification goes out unless you're a member. No one can join it unless you're a member. And I'm going to test that feature out this week. There's another new feature that I have where I can upload a video and make it to where only members can see it. So I can literally record videos that only you can click. Only me and then the members can click. I think that's just awesome. So I'm definitely going to be trying to test those features this week whenever I get time. Now, I'm pretty busy, so hopefully it'll be this week. But any members that would like to join Discord, please let me know, said Negative. Yes, please let Negative know. Let any of the other moderators know. I need all my members to join my Discord server. So I'm going to put out a member-only post with an invite to the Discord server. So keep an eye out for that. That way only members can see it. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to head over to DLive now. I just wanted to turn on member-only chat. I was going to do it at the beginning of the chat, but it kept turning off. So now that it stayed on for a minute, I just want to tell you all that I appreciate you. I said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again. I appreciate you, and I cannot do this stream without you, honestly. I could do it once a week. I could do the stream once every couple weeks, but because of the support from you guys, I can do it every day. And I'm eternally grateful for that because this is what I love to do. And you give me your support has given me the ability to do what I like to do every day. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Yes, she is. I know, Negative. We have to keep an eye out for those undercover penguins. And the last thing I'll say tonight, other than I'll see you over there on DLive, of course, though, is...
Excellent.